If your home still feels dirty after cleaning all day, check these areas. They may surprise you. Let's get started. The first thing a lot of people forget to clean, and maybe even just don't see because you are living in your home, but it's all the fingerprints and dust that accumulates on your doors, especially if you have white doors. It's really easy to see if you truly look. I know I go blind to it, and then one day I'll be like, whoa, this needs cleaned. So let's make sure that we are cleaning our doors because a lot of dust accumulates, life happens, you're in and out. Like, this is our pantry, we're in and out trying to cook meals, get snacks, like all that. And then this is our front door, which doesn't really need an explanation, but you know, people going in and out, touching doors, and then the dust. So just make sure that you are cleaning your doors every so often. And this is the final result. Like I said, I go blind to it sometimes, but when it's done, I'm always so amazed. And yes, our trim and doors and everything were originally like true wood, and I painted everything. So lots of touch-ups in my future, but that's okay. Now, the next area for me that I tend to forget about is the closets, and particularly the closet floors. They get so dusty, like all the dust just gets pushed back into our closets, and it's actually kind of gross. So I like to go in there once in a while and just get it all cleaned up. I think it's mainly like lint from clothes hanging in there, but honestly, I have no idea. I just know it's gross. So let's make sure that we are pulling some stuff out of closets and getting those floors done. I like to vacuum the floors, and then I like to go in with my Swiffer. Yes, I have a pink Swiffer. I will link it for you guys. I saw this at Target or maybe it was Amazon. I'm not sure where I found it, but I will find it for you guys and link it. I love it. I really enjoy looking at the Swiffer after we're done. It's so satisfying. Anyway, the next area that people forget to clean is the washing machine. So if the washing machine is not clean, how is it supposed to clean your clothes? So we like to leave the windows open like whenever the weather permits, and so we accumulate a lot of dust, and this is a lot of dust. However, there's detergent spilled, and then I really wanted the washer with this glass like see-through window. However, it's a pain in the butt to keep clean, so keep that in mind if you are looking into one of these washers. But I do love my washer, so I just want to get it all wiped down, and then I run a self-clean cycle, and I think it uses like the hottest setting that it can, and I like to do that, I don't know, maybe once a month or whenever I feel like I've done a lot of laundry. So the next area is kids, or your spouse's lunchbox. You guys should have seen my face when I saw this water. I let it soak for a while and I was so grossed out. Also, looking back, I'm not sure why I decided to touch the water with my hand. Ew. But yeah, definitely make sure you're washing your kids' and spouse's lunchboxes. And then the next area is the kitchen garbage can. And this is another one that I go blind to until I look at it one day and I'm like, ew, it needs cleaned. So a lot of this top is just dust, but inside you have food spills, and I mean, it's just a garbage can. It's gross, right? So we need to make sure that we are cleaning it every so often. And not only just the top, I won't do it in this video because I recently just did it, but I do like to take this base out, like take the garbage liner out, and I take it outside with some soap and the hose, and I just like, you know, hose it down inside, because a lot of times garbage bags leak and there's just messes, and then I let it sit out in the sun for a little bit. But like I said, I've just recently done that, so I don't do it in today's video, but I wanted to remind you guys. Okay, so the next one, the shower curtain. Like another area I go blind to, because why is there dust on it? I don't know. Probably from us leaving the windows open, but I just throw it in the washer and then hang it up a little damp. So if you are a short person like I am, then you can't see the top of your fridge. However, you need to remember that it's there and that it should probably be cleaned every so often. A lot of dust accumulates up here, just, you know, from being a surface that sits. And so, yeah, I just like to give it a good wipe down every so often. The next area is the tops of doors. You guys, look at that. That's so gross. That's kind of embarrassing. But the tops of doors, they get dusty. I don't know why, but they do, and it's just another area that should probably be cleaned. And now the dreaded task everybody hates, or maybe it's just me, but baseboards. Again, just another dust collector. I always like to look at them though when they are clean, because it amazes me of how dirty they actually were. And again, everything is painted in this house, so ignore the paint on the floor, ignore the chips in the paint. Lots of touch-ups coming down the road. And lastly, makeup brushes. If you are an acne prone girly like I am, this is super important to do at least once a week, like at least bare minimum. And I like to do this, you know, just to get all the old makeup, old bacteria. I don't even want to know what's on makeup brushes, but just another area you should probably clean. So now I want to hear from you guys. What's the most unexpected thing you've discovered needed cleaning? That's it for today's video. I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye!